Hey, so I am trying to upload a few videos of me working on some vocal exercises that you might be able to benefit from. So I thought, why don't I, for myself, do some vocal warm-ups and take you along with me. And it was actually, I was just trying to sing an old hymn, and I was realising the key it was in was right on my break between my chest and my head voice. So I thought that I could do a few exercises and share them with you to show you, for an alto voice, sort of a mid-alto voice, what exercises I might do to try and warm up and kind of bridge that gap when I'm using mixed voice, when I'm flicking between using my lower register and my chest voice and then into my head voice, and I don't want it to sound like two different voices, I want to blend it better. How I've warmed up my voice so that I can sort of easily do that. I hope that makes sense. I'm just going to go for it and take you along with me. So as shown in some of my previous videos from a couple of years ago now on YouTube, breathing is the foundation for everything. Breathing correctly. I'm just going to start with 3 simple exercises. The brrr, lip trill, the rrr, tongue trill, and the brrr, raspberry, as I'll call them. So these can feel tricky. Some people can't do all 3 of these things, and some of that is to do with not actually having learned to do breath control very well and engaging this diaphragm. So I'd encourage you to keep practicing if you find those really impossible to do. So I'm just going to do them with my sort of range as an alto, but do pick a lower note if you have a lower voice, especially if you're a bloke, a man, or if you have a higher voice if you're a soprano. So I'm going to do so I'm doing a siren as well as the lip trill. And I'm wanting to softly go in from my chest into my head voice. I'm going to get higher each time. I'm going to change it to a lip trill. Sorry, a tongue trill. You can see that I find that one difficult. Let's do a raspberry. And so I'm just doing those very quickly, but keep doing those until you feel your face is warmed up and your voice is warmed up. So I'm just going to do a hum siren now to really warm up that higher part. I'm going to start high. I need to breathe. I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to pause there so you don't get bored. I like to call this the whining dog exercise. So I'm doing my sirens, but I'm starting high, but not pushing in my throat. And I'm wanting to aim the sound here. So if you find singing your head voice difficult, think about making it a nasal sound. There's lots of exercises you can do to get the sound to resonate here, but I'm just going to do the to warm my head voice. Join in with me. It shouldn't be hurting your throat at all. I'm going to do a sound with a siren, some vowel sounds. So we're thinking about or, A-W, we, oo. Okay, so this one is called I Like to Sing. I like to start at a place that's not too low, not too high in my range, to gently warm up my voice. I'm going to sing it and then you join in. Listen the first time, okay? So I'm playing G and I'm going to sing it as an arpeggio. I like to sing. So I'm going from my chest voice and I'm gradually going up into my head voice in the top part of the arpeggio. So sing along with me. Ready? So take a nice deep breath. I like to sing. Then we go up on the scale. I like to sing. So this part is in my chest. I like to, and that's where I go into my head. On that F sharp is sort of my break. I like to sing. I like to sing. I like to sing. So I'm still trying to do that first I in my chest, and then I go into my head voice. I like to sing. I like to sing. Because I don't want to push it, I'm going to go back down. I like to sing. I like to sing. I like to sing. I'm going to get faster. I like to sing. I like to sing. I'm completely back in my chest voice now. In G. I like to sing. I'm going to go further down. I like to sing. Try one more. I like to sing. I like to sing. I like to sing. Back down. I like to sing. I like to sing. I'm going to stand up for this one to try and get more breath. And I'm being a bit vulnerable here because there's definitely a couple of notes where I struggle to get that nice flow between both. It's like a scale, okay? I like to sing. I like to sing. You can hear it. I like to sing. I'm going to do my last one. I like to sing. For me, it's when I'm really engaging that muscle and pulling it in is when I can achieve that blend.